Hello students, welcome to Social Science online classes. In this session, we shall discuss the first war of Indian independence, that is, it's also called as 1857 revolt. In this chapter, you are going to learn the causes of the war, immediate causes of the war, scope and nature of a mutiny, failure and results of a mutiny. To extend their rule over India, the British brought in policies of a subsidiary alliance and doctrine of a lapse. As a result, what happened? Many states, numerous states, became a part of a British Empire. As they introduced many policies like subsidiary alliance and doctrine of lapse, many states came under the control of a British Empire. This made many Indians unhappy. People were also upset with the British administration. This unhappiness erupted or gave rise in the form of a major protest against the British in 1857, and it gave rise for the revolt of 1857. The British the British historians called it as the Sepoy Mutiny, but whereas the Indians called it as the First War of Indian Independence. Actually, this term, the First War of Indian Independence, actually this term was coined by V.D. Savarkar. By whom it was coined? The First War of Indian Independence. This word, this was coined by V.D. Savarkar. And if we go through facts of this historical turn of events, it was indeed the first war. It was like awakening among the mass of India that were being dominated, exploited by an alien force. Okay, now we shall discuss the causes of the first war of Indian independence. The first one is political cause. Now let's discuss the first cause of 1857 revolt. First one is political cause. Due to the policy of doctrine of lapse implemented by the British, many Indian kings were forced to lose their kingdoms, and the British also dethroned various Nawabs and kings. The states like Satara, Jaipur, Jhansi, Udaipur, and many other states became a part of this British Empire. And apart from this, Dalhousie abolished the kingship of Tanjavur and Carnatic Nawabs. And he also dethroned various Nawabs and kings. And due to this, what happened? Many soldiers who were dependent on these kings became unemployed. Okay, so this became the main reason for the protest against the British. Coming to the next cause, that is economic cause. Due to the industrial revolution, in England, Indian handcrafts and cottage industries suffered heavily. The Indian craftsmen became unemployed. Okay, then the textile and wool industries became sick and people lost their jobs. The British imposed a heavy tax on sale of Indian goods in England. Because of the Jamindari system, the landlords, acting as agents between the government and the farmers, started exploiting the farmers. The rights given to the taluks to collect tax were withdrawn. An Inam commission was set up and all the gifted lands were taken back. When the Inam lands were taken back, the farmers suffered financially. Hence, the farmers also protested all this. So, this became a cause for the mutiny. Coming to the next, that is administrative reason. The British brought into force new civil and criminal laws. The British brought into force new civil and criminal laws. These laws were applicable only to Indians. New rules were not understood by the common people. The English became a language of the courts and it was not easily understood by the most of the time the British judges favored a British. They gave a judgments in favor of the English. People did not like the new laws, so they revolted against the British. Coming to the next, that is military reason. Military cause. The condition of the Indian soldiers in the British army was pathetic, that is very pitiful. The situation of Indian soldiers or the condition of the Indian soldiers in the British army was very pitiful. They did not have a status or a salary and promotion prospectus like the Britishers had. The British soldiers enjoyed the status, salary, and promotion, whereas the Indian soldiers did not have any status, salary, and promotion. The pressure, the Indian soldiers in the British army were pressurized to work overseas, and this this dissatisfaction among the soldiers, among them due to their religious beliefs, they revolted against the British. The religious sentiment of the Indian soldiers were hurt when they were forced to cross the oceans to serve on the foreign lands. Okay, then the next one is immediate cause. What was the immediate cause? That is the a rumor spread among the soldiers that the cartridges used in the Royal Enfield rifles were greased with the fat of cow and pigs. While cows were sacred to Hindus, pigs were blasphemous for Muslims. So, what happened? The rumor of that spread in the army troops at Barackpur led to a severe dissatisfaction. When the British officers ordered the Indian soldiers to pull the safety catch with the help of their teeth, the soldiers command rejected the command and revolted against their superior officials. An Indian soldier named Mangala Pandey killed a British official. As a result, he was arrested, tried, and he was hanged. Mangala Pandey was hanged. In Meerut, when the Meerut was a major British military base. The Indian soldiers stationed here refused to use the bullets of the new guns. Many soldiers were arrested. Okay, this led to the mutiny in Meerut. The soldiers in Meerut were imprisoned. As a result, there was a result in Meerut, the soldiers were imprisoned. Indian soldiers rushed into the prison and released the soldiers jailed there. Thereafter, the group of soldiers went to Delhi from Meerut. They laid siege on the Red Fort and declared the Mughal king Bahadur Jafar Shah II as the Emperor of India. Due to various reasons, the protesting soldiers reached Delhi. The protest became very this spread like this was spread like a wildfire to Delhi, Kanpur, and Jhansi. Nana Sahib of Kanpur rose in revolt. Tatya Tope was his assistant. In Jhansi, in Jhansi, Rani Lakshmibai provided leadership to the revolt. Tatya Tope came to the support of Rani Lakshmibai after the fall of Kanpur to the British. Later, the protest spread to Lucknow. When the battle took place again with the British, the Queen laid down her life. The movement did not spread to the whole country. So, the main reason what happened here, unfortunately, what happened, the first war of independence was not successful. Why? Because it was a failure. The first war of independence was a failure. The movement, because the movement did not spread, the movement did not spread to the whole country, and it was not well organized struggle. It means the war was the first war of Indian independence was not well planned and organized. There was a lack of a proper direction. There was a lack of a proper direction, and there was a lack of organization, lack of strategy, expertise among the soldiers, effective leadership. There was no effective leadership, discipline, and direction. So, lack of goal among the sepoys. The sepoys did not have a single goal of winning the mutiny. So, there was a lack of goal among the mutinies, among the sepoys. Many provincial kings did not support the struggle. The another reason for the failure of the revolt was most of the provincial kings did not support the struggle. The people lost confidence in the soldiers due to their arson and looting. Why? Because the soldiers looted or they robbed, so they lost the faith in the common people lost the faith in the soldiers due to the plundering and the other crimes committed by the sepoys. Now coming to the results of a mutiny. The administration of a company can end. What were the results of the mutiny? The administration of the company came to an end and the governance of a British government started. The administration was taken over by the Queen of England. The Queen of England made a declaration and promised a stable government to India. And expansion plans had to be given up. Non interference in the religious matters of the country. The British promised not to interfere in the religious matters of the country. The British realized that unless and until they gain the love and affection of Indians, ruling India would be a difficult for them. So, so the inability to listen to the voice of Indians was considered as the main reason for the violence. Hence, they decided to involve the Indians in the process of legislation and implemented policy of association. The first war of Indian independence is like a guidepost of future struggles. This also outlined the importance of seeking alternative channels to pursue future struggles against the British. Okay, dear students, now let's have a quick review over the causes of the First World War. The first one is political cause. Political political causes. Due to the doctrine of lapse implemented by the British, many Indian kings were forced to lose their kingdoms. This was a major political reason of the revolt. Coming to the next, economic cause. Quick review over economic cause. Due to the development of industrialization in England, various Indian handicrafts and industries declined and many people became unemployed. This became a major economic reason of the revolt. Coming to the next, that is administrative cause. Quick review. The British implemented various civil and criminal laws which were against the Indians. So, this was a major administrative reason of the revolt. And the next is military cause. Military cause. Indian soldiers did not have the status, salary, and promotion prospects as that of the British soldiers. This became a major military reason of the revolt. Thank you and have a good day.